What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space. We're back in the Darkest Dungeon and we left it up having come back from our first proper dungeon quest with our party pretty stressed out, but with 3 new guys to work with. What it does mean though is that for the next expedition to today, we're going to have to A, take someone that's very stressed, and B, run with a bit of a weird group composition. But first, let's have a look at these 2 new buildings that we now got unlocked, because these are the 2 places where we can reduce the stress of our characters. So if we go into the tavern here.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
So here we have the opportunity to use different methods of essentially reducing the stress of our characters. We've got these 4 guys here that we're going to need to do something about. In particular, Dismas and Bonel, who are completely off the plot with abusive and selfish. So first thing I'm actually going to do is get in here and spend some of my deeds and my crests on upgrading this place, because it gets very expensive very quickly because you're doing it very often. So I'm going to go for the bar and the gambling. And how many have I got left? I've actually got enough left to do them again, so I'm going to reduce the treatment cost immediately, try and save myself some gold. And then who have we got that could do with going in here? So Bonel can drink, and Dismas can only use the brothel, and the brothel's relatively expensive, 1,500. So we're going to have a look and see whether he can use the sanitarium.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
We don't have enough quests to upgrade the abbey, and the abbey at the moment is only giving us these 2. So it's in order of expense, so it works its way down. And as you can see at the moment, the caretaker is apparently enjoying this activity. So see, Dismas can go in there for 1250. That's better than the 1500 we did have, so let's stick him in there. And that just leaves, how many? We got plenty of money, so I want to do either Reynold or Tornbull. And I think Tornbull is actually the one we should bring with us on the next quest. He kind of fits the setup we've got. So these are both going to cost the same and effectively be the same because they're both the bottom result. So he can't actually go in the penance hall. Sometimes they have a trait like here. Okay, so he'll only pray for stress relief, and we can't access that at the moment. That's this one. So unfortunately, Reynold's just going to have to stay as he is for now. We do have a bit more money, so we could go into the guild hall here, change some of their skills around or upgrade some of their skills, or we could use the blacksmith. Oh, actually no, we don't have the blacksmith unlocked yet, but I'm not sure we need to. Let's have a quick look. So we've got an interesting skill set on these in that they've actually got some, we've got stun, we've got a melee attack that only happens from the front of the group, and we've got that judgment ability that I was using before, the sort of range damage dealing. So that's kind of unusual. As you can see, it's going to mean that she's going to need to be quite near the front to deal any damage, and Hindi is not dissimilar, but a bit more healer orientated, so that's kind of tricky. We're going to end up running with a slightly weird setup, and then we've got Chop. We've got a bit of damage from this fella. He's obviously going to be our tank, and then we've got Tornbull, who needs to really be at the back. This is really going to be a bit tricky. We don't have much in the way of DPS, nor can we get that much in the way of DPS from these 2 characters. So it's going to be a very, very Healy heavy team. And then this is all dot-based stuff. Can we afford to take Reynold? Is he that close to being... Because he's got the really nice ability set. The only one in these that I always have those 2 first ones, and then I admit I do take a couple of these later ones. Holy Lance is an awesome skill. I'm not sure I can afford to take him with his stress that high. Let's try something risky. Let's embark. We're going to go on. Oh, we've got the whole range of missions here. So as you can see, we go through on the left hand side, they're going to change what the goals are and sort of what we get for them and how long they are. So this means that we'll actually camp overnight during that quest. Not going to do that overnight one for this run. I'm going to go for let's have a look. Let's go for an exploration quest, and we're going to have Sydney. We're going to have, which one of these is the better healer? So you're kind of the better DPS-y one, so let's have Guer on next, then Hindi, and then Tornbull at the back. And same sort of setup as before. We're going to take 8 food, 8 torches, a couple of skeleton keys, and this time I will bother taking a holy water because it kind of frustrated me last time not being able to immediately open the ashes to get some juicy loot. So let's see how things go with our first dungeon today. Fingers crossed, I'm going to buzz through these relatively quickly if I can, not explain as much as I did the first time. And hopefully this means that we can get a little bit more, maybe get 2 dungeon runs done today, or start our next one at least. Same with the books as I said last time, don't trust them. And we immediately get a trap that starts stressing us out. But at least it's not Tornbull, the one that really can't afford to get trapped. And a scout room, which is a nice benefit, at least we get an idea of what's coming ahead, and I have a chance to disarm this trap now. We will check in the bags, and well, that's a bit meager. 100 gold. I have no idea who's going to be any good at opening these, nor do I know which stat it is that affects it. So let's just go with him again, and that didn't work out.
Traps lie in
Look how quick the stress builds.
Unsprung and thirsting
He entered with
for
none.
blood.
But more scouting is cool. So we got battles and treasure. So first battle, let's just check. Okay, so just before we go into this, I'm going to use a couple of torches so that we get the scouting bonus. And we should get jumped there. Okay, we didn't get the surprise, but it means they didn't get the surprise either. So let's open up. He's going to do a lot of our DPS. Although the dot's not really that appropriate. No, let's open up with the blinding gas at the back. Reduce how much damage they deal to us still is always a good move. Now, we can mace bash 4 to 9. Does it get any bonuses against Unholy? No, that's a shame. Alright. Whack him one. And, of course, they're focusing our already remarkably low HP Leper. That's fine. We get the healer next. Get a heal out on him for quite low amounts, but hey, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Now, he has this nice stress heal protection buff, which I'm semi-tempted to use, but perhaps not while we've still got this many of them alive. Extra damage is cool. How much damage does he deal by default? 7 to 14. So he can kill these by default anyway, so let's just fail to hit the one there. Was hoping we could one-shot that, take a bit of damage out of the battlefield, but it's not worked out that way. Alright, another smash into him, please.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
And another heal, please. And then obviously they're going to get some shots onto us, which we're going to dodge. Sweet, that helps a big amount. And then try and low, almost minimum roll, I think that was, from the front one. Again, I'm trying to take out the full HP one because he can do that much damage, but that doesn't work if he doesn't actually do that much damage. No curses, no bleeds, although that's not a bad one to have available, so we're going to dot up the back one with the extra HP so the blight hopefully does some of the work for us. Might as well maximise what we're getting out of our damage. And we need more healing. I might actually have to use both of them for healing for a bit. One of them's got a party heal, the other one's got a single target heal, so let's just chop again, isn't it? Chop again and again. And dodge again and again. Maybe I need to do that accuracy buff. I mean, I know he's got one, so maybe it's there for a reason. 24, 24, 18, 35. That's not too bad. I mean, it's mainly her and... let's try and get one out of the battle.
As the fiend
yeah,
falls,
that was the right decision.
a faint hope blossoms.
Preserving your HP is important, and getting it back up when you get the opportunity is important, but... rarely can you heal for as much as they hit you for, so generally taking damage out of the battle is better than trying to heal through it, if you know what I mean. You know, these guys will hit for more than 3 to 5 most of the time. Let's go with the leper again. Hopefully he's going to be taking more of the hits, what with him being at the front, so... And this dot guy, he's cool, but yeah, he needs to be forward in order to make use of that. Maybe I can swap him with the healer, the one that's being more healer orientated. Check that out after this battle.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh, goody loots, very nice. You, Mace Bash you're not using, Judgment, Divine Grace, Hand of Light you're not using. This is a slightly frustrating setup. So it's almost better for you to be at the back. Yeah, that's kind of the order we wanted in. That's the way we can use the most abilities, because then she can use her Hand of Light as well, and she'll just have to become the one that the mace bashes. And she'll be at the back doing group heals and trying to dazzling light and so on, help things out that way. Stun opportunities. And a treasure room. Oh yeah. Just the issue of a few skellies to kill. Yeah, look, he's got his full range of abilities available now, although we are definitely blinded gassing here. Big DPS from that one, big stress damage from that one, so yeah. Hand of Light. It's a strange ability. Target reduces damage, reduces accuracy. Oh, it buffs her holy damage. Oh. Oh. That's actually kind of cool. And we worth party healing yet? No, we're not. Not really. So let's try and get a... I can't get a stun on the Acolyte. Damn it. And I miss with the Divine Judgment. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, right, we're going to try and just chop, and if it misses one more time, I'm going to focus next time. Yep, alright. Plus accuracy it is. It's told me. So in theory, she's now got this unholy buff, and should hit like a train. That's not like a train, that's 5. Why? Oh, and they've screwed me group up. That is really frustrating when they mess with your group orientation, because it's very, very hard. Sorry, just checking stun resist here. 10, 25, yeah, well worth doing. It can be very, very hard to rearrange your group again like you wanted it, without costing loads and loads and loads of turns. Like here, for example, I really want to switch these two around, because we've got a bit too many abilities we can't use. Especially while they're stunned, I might as well take that chance. But yeah, it just results in pretty much a completely wasted turn. Now, like I said I would. Yeah, like I said I would, I'm going to focus on myself. And maybe that means I'll actually start hitting things. Because he's been pretty poor at hitting things thus far. Stop doing that! Ah! Especially as I can't tell them apart without clicking on them. It's annoying. Right, we're not getting the damage out. 14, 16, 11, 12. I'm going to hit the Arbalist just because oh no, I can't hit either of them. Damn it. Pay more attention. Just get the damage rolling and it's not happening.
Death waits.
Crit as well. This is a little ropey, but it's fine. We can pull this back. We're just going to have to go full healing, I think. Yeah, you're not happy. You're bleeding away, and we do not have a bandage. Alright, so let's do a party heal. It's a little bit ineffective, but it's better than nothing. As I said, they do a lot of damage, especially if they crit. And they are really focusing on her. I'm going to have to leave her in that position, because it seems that this guy's going to repeatedly knock them the wrong way around. Okay, so he's got the accuracy buff. Are you actually now going to hit something, friend? Come on. Come on. Yes. For minimum damage. You I do not like. You are... yes, let's try and heal and cure the bleed if we can. Okay, that just about was worth it. I mean, at least she's not going to die from that bleed effect now. She's still super low on HP. Don't touch her, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Oh!
Reeling.
And that was the crit I was talking about. Ooh. And you can't even heal from that position. Ouch. I need her healing. I know that seems like a massive waste, but I need that healing, otherwise we're going to run into even more problems. Hooray! He hit something and he killed it. Now he does loads of damage when it's not needed. I need you to do loads of damage again. Come on, fella. You can do it. Your buff's lost, I know, but do it. Yes! You just got to speak to them nice. I think that's the trick.
More blood soaks the soil.
Oh no! That's the first person I've lost in any of my games. Well, at least his response to that was pretty hardcore, but still, that has put a bit of a problem on this here mission. Let's see what we do. I'm not about to give up yet.
A singular strike.
Especially not when they're now pulling out the crits. Stalwart. Check what that does when I get a chance. You see, someone said in the comments that I could check here, and for these ones that they gain during the dungeon in combat, it's not there. None of these are stalwart. Which is what that's called. I don't know how to guess at what effect it's having. But anyway, sorry. I will continue hitting things. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Or a big club if you need to. However you go about killing it. Kill it with something. It's the other nice thing with these bone arbalists, little trick for them, although I can't do it with this group. If you have a method of pulling them forwards out of that back position, they can't do that big nasty quarrel crossbow bolt thing on you anymore. And they end up just doing that rubbishy jab that you just did that really doesn't do very much damage. Yep, kill it. I can't afford for this combat to go on any longer. I was thinking about moving her to the back and healing, but
mount, so too will resistance.
This is far from great, I tell you. But see what happens. At least we get some loot for our troubles.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, as I said, I'm not stopping here. I'm going to keep going, even though I've only got 3 dudes. I'm confident. Look, there's only 3 of them. It's fine. And these have got no HP, and they dodge apparently. Stop that! Arrgh. They do have quite high dodge actually. 13 is pretty high. That hurt. Although he didn't bleed, so that's good news. Neither did he. Damn, they're beast. I don't know, withstand. Get that stress heal and raise his protection. Because he's so low. Can't afford to take much more damage on him, or this really is over. I can't really afford to lose another hero. I didn't buff the cart that much. The cart that brings in the new heroes for you. And so if I lose too many, I'm going to end up failing this just from that. And will you stop critting my guys?
Single strike.
And will you also stop dodging? That stupid leper and his inability to hit. This is getting... Okay, this is getting to the point where I might have to bail out. 4, 9, yeah. It's gonna have to be you for the heal. These don't seem to do that much damage in a single strike. And then... Again. And then... Right, your accuracy... What chance to hit has he got? 52. So his chance to hit really is terrible until he focuses. Yeah, even this guy's got a better chance to hit, and he's
Be gone,
not a melee dude, really. That's right, you keep resisting those poisons. You do it. Stun the healer. And beat up the healer. No! Ironically, Tornbull, the one that started off with this, saying that he was probably going to be the problem, is going to come out of this the best. I got to bail. I got to retreat from the combat and bail, or I'm going to lose 2 minutes there.
A wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Wow.
A setback,
Game reminding me
but
that
not the end of
he
things.
is in fact the boss. We got some gold. It's not too bad. Gold, some crests. I mean, it could be worse. They're going to get stressed out a bit from it. So as you can see, in fact, it's stressed out Sydney to the point where he is completely stressed. Slow reflex is a bit nice. Nervous is going to get fixed. And then Gueron down. Fail. I mean, they had really bad skills. I would have had to have
I can
spent
still
quite a lot of money
see
on
their
them.
angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Did I mention I find the voice acting incredibly cool? Right, so now we've got the guild and the blacksmith available, so we can go and play with people's skills. But more importantly, you can see Dismas has got much lower stress than he had. Same with Bonnell, so we can now look at potentially using our original team, but we also need to go and have a look and see who we've got to recruit. So, okay, these bounty hunters I really like. The plague doctors are not bad, and these lepers I am starting to really dislike. And then, right, we're getting 3. I'm going to increase the size of the roster rather than have more come each week, because I don't plan to lose too many more heroes, fingers crossed.
Great heroes can be found even here.
And then,
in the mud.
let's have a look. How long are we going? I can start another dungeon at the very least. We have got a decent amount of gold left. Haven't had any loot yet, so what are we going to have to do? Let's get Reginald getting some stress relief. He still can't... Oh, no, he can. Wrong one. Right, let's get Reginald getting some stress relief. That's cool. He needs it, because those are really cool classes. Can we do anything about Sydney? Do we want to do anything about Sydney? As I said, the lepers, not a big fan. Let's go and see what he's capable of. Yeah, he can go into the bar for 850. That's nice and cheap. Try and bring him back down to earth. And then we look alright. Not going to spend too much money yet until I got a better idea of who's going to end up being like my permanent crew, if you know what I mean. So, other than just checking, Turnbull's skills were alright if I remember correctly. Bonell's were perfect, just how I liked them. We're going to take Dismas, who is that pit shot, grape shot, take aim is alright, open vein. Not quite how I like it. I tend to have duelist advance in there as well, but that's good enough. And then who should we stick along with them? We're going to take Adonai, I think. Let's just check his skills. Come hither. Uppercut. Yes, we are taking Adonai. That's lovely. Right, cool. Because these, as you notice here, he's quite capable of being anywhere in the group. You know, the collect bounty does 3 spots. Come hither is the entire area. Uppercut is the one that actually limits it, and then hook and slice can be done from the rear of the group. So they're very flexible. So I think that'll do for our next adventure. We're going to kick straight off on one, and oh no, actually that group. Actually, we could do that. It doesn't technically have someone tough and tanky, but do you need someone tough and tanky? Is it absolutely required? How much HP are these guys got? 22, 25 versus someone like Clamet here, who has 35. Okay, skills, chop, Hugh. Oh, Hugh's really nice. Okay, ignore me. We're going to drop these guys out. We're going to take Clamet as the tanky character. Then we're going to take Dismas, we're going to take Adonai, and we're going to take Bonnell. I'm cool with that, and then we're going to do... We're just going to do another short one, because... And I'm not going to do the wield. I'll save that for the next episode. We're just going to do a quick short one in here, and let's grab some provisions. So, 8 food, 8 torches, a couple of keys. Not going to take the holy water this time. Want to kind of maintain our monetary levels a little bit.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
That's not a bad start. Walk straight into some heirlooms. Why not? Why not? And then some scouting, which is good. I mean, we're only doing the explore, so to get 90% of rooms... The thing is, your characters, they don't like going backwards, so they'll actually gain a bit of stress if I was to go down this corridor and then come back up it again. So it helps to try and sort of plan a route that's going to achieve your goal without having to do any backtracking, but it looks like I'm going to have to here. Oh, actually, if I go around like that, it should be okay. And then how many rooms have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rooms, so I'm not going to get over 90% without doing all of them, I don't think. And this room's got treasure in. Can't say no to treasure. Be a bit of sanity coming back, but they're all pretty good on sanity so far. Right, if I come in here, how are we doing for light? Not great. If you put a torch in these alchemy things, you get max light immediately, which is really cool.
Lit. The path is clear.
Nice cheap way of maxing yourself out, especially at times like that where I was already quite low. Still, no surprise for us. They're going straight at it, getting the bleeds off. Oh, and stress as well. Boom, 19. Heavy stress from that one. Okay, so just remind myself what he's got. Okay, he's got a cool layout, and these two guys at the back, once again, are our main problems. So we are gonna go for the one with lower HP first, try and cut down the damage, and that's the one that does all the stress damage. You fella, potentially we might have an accuracy problem with you. Got a 65% there and a 52 there, so why would I not? No reason. Okay, good. Just checking. And the double resist. He's a beast of a man. And we got our proper healer this time around, so we can... I say proper healer. I'm not sure she's any more effective necessarily, but effective enough. Oh, I'm going to heal and keep on top of their HP rather. I was tempted to try and do some damage, take the cultist out, but keeping on top of their HP when you've got other damage still to come is kind of alright. So, Hook and Slice is going to do 3 to 6. Collect Bounty is out of range, so let's do Come Hither and do what I was mentioning earlier. So we're going to pull this back guy forward, and he's no longer going to be able to do that Quarrel ability, and this Defender is going to be limited as to what he can do now as well. So, keep with the healing, keep everyone up on full. Heal our tank. Nice, Dismas with the dodge. And now we've got at least one of the juicy ones at the front. I suppose I've nullified the Arbalist so I can try and finish off the Acolyte. That pistol shot's doing no damage. I'll pull you forwards 2, that's going to push you back 1, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do another Come Hither, but what I can do is smash into the Arbalist himself. More stress, but hey, so be it. Yeah, you see what I mean? They can't do that quiver thing, the quill thing there, and the quill thing is by far and away the nastiest ability they've got. It just heals yourself 4. Revenge is the buff, so how much HP? 5, 6, 4 to 8, 4 to 8. Yeah, Q is worth it. Get them.
Give them no
Nice,
quarter.
this is looking a bit more under control to start off with. I don't want to speak too soon, but a little bit more under control at the very least. This affects this group a lot less. As you can see, he's still got stuff he can do, even from right at the back.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice, all the better. I might as well just party heal. We're going to win this combat and I can shuffle them around, so there's no reason not to take that opportunity. Okay, let's go with Chop. Does nice big damage. Really nice big damage. And they are down. Sweet.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They
Feels
can
a
be
little
beaten.
bit more like it. And then it's an unlock strongbox. This is, you've got to pay attention in this game. Your immediate reaction is to try and put a key in it. There's no need for a key there. It won't do anything. And I don't know. It feels like they're actively trying to trick you. Can I use the alchemist table again? No. One use only, apparently. Yes, you will damn well eat. No way are we taking starvation stress, thank you very much. We have the food, so that is fine. There's quite a lot of dungeon left to already be asking about food. It's a bit scary. Ooh, pack on the floor. Can't say no to pack on the floor. Have a little rummage. Get some loot. And a fight. No fight. Okay. In fact, I knew that. I've got it all unlocked. Do I have... No. Okay. I'm pretty sure the Iron Maidens... Ah, no, we did not bring a shovel here, so clearing this is both going to take a lot of light. Right, let's bring that up a little bit. I always forget to refresh my light because it's underneath my microphone as I'm recording. We're going to take a lot of penalty as far as the light's concerned for this, but we're also going to take stress and damage. Nice. Far from ideal if you don't have a shovel and you have to cut through one of those. You can see our lights die right back down again. Use a bit more, but stress levels are now actually pretty high. But yeah, so be it. Now let's see if that loop thing works and not count as going as backtracking on yourself. I don't think it should, because this is unexplored. So I think that's in theory how something like laid out like that should work. Ooh, nice big golds. Good stuff. And then another one of these. I'm going to do it, but this is stressing our tank out. Big style.
Without tools of iron,
Close. 98. And the torch again, miles down. Damn, those piles are nasty. This is why you bring a shovel, boys and girls. Cool, so 90% of rooms. So there's a potential that we end on this room. Otherwise, we have to go all the way down there. Let's hope it's that one, because again, we've already had to eat once. Although we got plenty of food, we've actually looted some. Oh, nice! We got the positive one.
Clarity in the eye of the storm.
Well, that worked out in our favour pretty damn well. Let's use one more torch before this encounter. See if we can get a surprise buff. Yeah, spot on. So now your entire team gets to go before they do. So with an encounter like this, as long as I don't do something silly like use these on something that they're not going to hit, but they've got 80% chance to hit on these, then we should have them all dead before they even get to attack. So, any healing needed? We've still got 2 more turns, 5 HP on them. Let's get a party heal out while we've got the opportunity to be honest. It's only worth 4, but we should, as I said, be able to kill these without too many problems. 2 to 5 now. Let's go for 4 to 9. Pistol shot. 3 to 8. No, open vein it is. Yeah, didn't kill you. Oh, damn it, the bleed resist. Damn you. It's alright. We'll hew them to finish the game. Nice. Nice. Under control. Or something like that. Now, I wish I'd known that was there, because I've got 1 torch left, and our light isn't low enough yet for me to want to use it. And we've got such a long way to go prior to actually finishing this place. Okay, cool. There could be valuables locked inside. Let's find out.
If only
Plenty valuables.
could staunch
Sweet
the flow.
crests, treasure, all that good stuff.
Corruption.
Dismas, disarm this trap. Alright, Dismas, go step in that trap for me, will you?
Ambushed by foul invention.
And then almost lose the plot. How are we doing? Right, we need to get the light up a bit before we go in for this encounter. Don't want to get surprised ourselves, not with 2 bone courtiers when we're this stressed out. Ah, that's a problem. Okay, these guys have got to die ASAP or we're going to lose everybody's mind. Look, that's Dismas broken. Yep, what you got? Stalwart in your face, enemies. What you got? What you got?
Chaos, but not this one.
That's unbelievable luck. That's made a massive difference. That's solved our stress problem almost on its own. I mean, these guys are going to stress our guys the hell out, but they're not in a position where everyone's immediately about to break. Alright, so let's come hither, this guy. But I'd like to finish off this courtier, but I'd even more like to get this courtier into a position where we can hit him with more of our attacks. So he's been pulled straight into the range of this guy, who 63% chance to pretty much one-shot him. Good. Good. This is looking better. Another tempting goblet, I'm sure. Tempting goblet crit. Now that's nasty, because then it gives everyone else stress as well as giving stress on its own. Yes, R. You've got 1 HP, so the grape shot blast to finish off the courtier and get a bit of extra damage in. Let's heal up Dismas. Don't want to lose him. We've already lost 1 person, and 1 person more than I ever wanted to. So 5 to 11 down. That's big damage on collect bounty. So finish off the front one, and then does he get to go before we kill him? No. 75. Bang. Good stuff.
As
Another
victories
torch.
mount, so too
It
will
is
resistance.
kind of handing it to me at the moment. Given it's given me another torch, let's go and have that fight there. Just get a little bit extra out of this dungeon while we're in here. Maybe even find whatever the chest is beyond it. Cool, it's these silly maggots again. With their 5 HP. You see, it's tempting to Grape Shot Blast because you think, oh, I could kill all 3 of them. But chances are it really isn't going to kill all 3 of them. And I don't have any other AoE really, other than his Hue, which will kill the front ones. So
With impunity.
we're going to finish one off rather than do a silly thing and take more damage than is necessary. Especially as these, as you can see, also can cause stress damage. Everything causes damn stress damage. No, we're going to keep taking them out. Doesn't matter which. Oh, that's slightly unlucky. But that's okay. We can Hue the fronts, leaving one left to finish off with. Yeah, again, see if you can do it this time. Well done. Good stuff.
A trifling victory.
If we get a
But
torch in
victory
this,
nonetheless.
oh, look what it is as well for our last key. Yes, spot on. Another 800 gold. That's the light looking. There's trap, chest. We're low on light. I'm going to cut my losses and leave, given that I think this has already been not a massively long episode, but long enough for an episode. So we'll just take that 5,350 gold. Lovely run. Extra crests. And see what we get in this screen. Okay. Oh, that's absolutely useless for a damn tank, isn't it? Getting rid of that. I don't know what that does. That doesn't matter, you're not ever going to be in a light below 25 team. I'll eventually set up a low light team, but yeah, and plus accuracy is plus accuracy. Cool. We have recovered for the failed first run with a slightly improved second run.
Before the crows and rats made it their domain.
Nice, nice. So we can quickly check the stagecoach, see what we get. More vestals. How many vestals do you think we need? These jesters are interesting. I haven't done a huge amount with them, but they have some strange skills that are very group buffy, debuffy sort of style. So, yeah, interesting. And then we got one more slot, so let's take another one that's actually geared up as a really good healer, so we don't have to spend too much shifting her around. So, probably not you. Party heal, illumination, judgment, mace bash. Okay, we're gonna have to base it on these instead because they've both got useless abilities. Improved stress reduction, monster type beast. But then you have less stress resist against beasts, you strange person. And we fart. Oh no, that was the one we were in. Blungy. After seeing trolling behaviour, will not take part in prayer activity in town. I have no idea what that really means either. Plutomania, manic for money. Does that mean she's going to steal some cash from us? Tough. I think Blangy's the slightly better one. Both of them are going to need respecking to be of any use, but for our roster, I will take Blangy and leave the other Vestal for the time being. No room for her. And then we have the Sanitarium, which is a really important one because this is where we can get rid of some of those negative buffs. So let's just. Again, you're going to be using this a lot, so I'm going to go quite early on. Let's just check what we've got as far as crests and so on. Yeah, I'm going to go quite early on to get the treatment cost down, so that we don't have to
methodologies and
spend all of our money on this sort of thing.
Even the most
so who got Bonell got the minus 15% HP. That's pretty bad for our standard team. Dismas is alright. Reynolds is alright. Who else do we have that we were liking? Adonai was cool. No, you're kind of okay again. There's got to have been someone that had like really crippling something or other. I mean, the bad humours is pretty bad, don't get me wrong. Alright, we're going to get rid of bad humours then. So we're going to put Bonell, Bonell's pretty stressed out as well. I kind of want to make her available for a mission before I make her more calm. So let's get in here and deal with the stressed people. So Burnell, what, didn't you have something that meant that... No, Burnell can go wherever. And who was the other one we wanted? Adonai should really go through one as well. So Adonai can't pray, so that's cool. That means we'll put Burnell... can't pray, sorry, can't meditate. Burnell in the meditation. Let's just check we can't... No? Oh yeah, we haven't got crests. Okay. So Burnell in there. We're going to have Adonai can only pray. Okay, that's fine. You're annoying man. You can go in there and pray for considerably more money than it would have cost me. That's alright. Sanitarium we don't need to do. So now we can start looking at upgrading and sort of beefing out some of our characters that are starting to look like main characters, if you know what I mean. Guys we're really going to keep. So Reynold, for example, is almost certainly going to get kept. So we can have a look. What skills did you have? You had the Bulwark of Faith, which I don't particularly have much use for, and the Stunning Blow, which, while decent, I like, tends to be the ones at the back of the group you want to stun rather than the ones at the front. Whereas Holy Lance is blooming amazing, and being able to target stress heal on people is also blooming amazing. So these are the two I'm going to go for. Yes, I know. You can now right click on here and we can turn off those two and turn on these two, and Reynold is now set up like I like him for a proper front man sort of role. And Dismas can be changed around a little bit as well. So, in fact, shall we? We can't allow skills to be upgraded yet. So all we can do for the time being is turn Dismas's skills around. Let's put him in here. Which one did he have? He had the Take Aim, which I don't particularly like, and then he doesn't have the Duelist's Advance, which I really do. It's having abilities that enable you to reposition yourself in the group without having to sacrifice your move or your go for it. You're still dealing damage, you're still doing something useful. And so what we'll do is we'll get rid of Take Aim and add Duelist's Advance in on Dismas. Tornbull, I think actually has a pretty good selection. Blinding Gas, Incision is the only one that's a bit weird. Plague Grenade is a pretty good one. Yeah, I think we'll... Actually, let's just chill with him. We don't want to spend a huge amount of money all at once and then shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit because of it. So we need another proper healer. Who did we have? We had Hindi that was kind of slightly there. Blangy, who wasn't. Kinda doesn't matter which one of those I redo, but let's have a look. You are going to get seriously stressed out, aren't you? Whereas you... Other strange one. Let's just redo Blungy then. That's not a bad setup. So you need Divine Grace, and I think that's it. Yes. So you can turn off that, turn on that. Yep, the stun, the damage. Actually, Dazzling Light. Yeah, Dazzling Light's the one used from the back. Yeah, we're all good. Stun, the damage, the group heal, everything like you like it. And then we got a little bit of money, which I'm going to save because I have, in the past, let myself go too low on cash, and then you start really giving yourself problems later. We also have this blacksmith, but we're not going to be able to do much in here because we need to upgrade it to enable ourselves to do anything. So, there you go, guys. I think we're set up, ready for our next venture. Our team sort of probably take Reynold, Dismas, Blongy to test her out, and then maybe someone else new. Maybe we'll give Durery? Something like that. Maybe we'll take him out for a try. Either way, we're set and ready. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. We're also going to do a camped one, so a 2-night one next time as well. So cheers for watching, guys. Please hit like, please hit subscribe if you enjoyed it at all. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time.